It's like in Acts chapter 23, the Bible says that Paul went back to Jerusalem to a kind of meet the apostles there, Peter, James, and John, because he didn't want to run like one who was beating the air. He didn't want to run aimlessly. He didn't want to run an isolated gospel. So he went back to Jerusalem after he has planted the churches in Corinth, in Ephesus, in Greece, and many other places in the Gentile world. So there were so many accusations against him by the Jews. Some of them were saying that he was bringing down the Jewish tradition and the rest, and so many things was said about him. So he needed to go back to Jerusalem to also meet with Peter, James, and John, and then commune with them, and then tell them all that he has accomplished, because he didn't want to run an isolated race. So even when Agabus met him and was telling that if you get to Jerusalem, that imprisonment awaits you, he didn't hear. All he wants is, he went with a good intent to report back to the church all that he has accomplished. He didn't want to run an isolated race. Had he been in some of us, would have opened the Gentile church assembly and then become the bishop. But he wanted to align whatever he was doing, he wanted it to come under the church body.